Hello, hello. So, can you guys see how my eyebrows are a little bit different right now? Sorry, I had my glasses on because I was checking them out. But it does not take much to achieve a little bit of a fuller looking eyebrow. And I wanted to show you how to do this today using the BH Cosmetics HD Brow Pencil. And this is in the shade Auburn. They have, I should have checked before I came on here. They have quite a good shade range for being an eyebrow pencil. So yeah, stay tuned. The eyebrow pencil has two sides. You have a spoolie side and then your pencil side. I like the spoolie on this. It's really nice. So when I'm doing my brows, I always like to start on this part. It's a preference. Rosie, are you eating her Cheerios? Are you letting her eat your Cheerios, Clover? That's probably more likely what happened. Yeah. Don't let Rosie have those, please. So I do a little bit of work on the bottom here. Kind of drawing a straight line, honestly. Oh, girl. I can't even blame my dog, my daughter, anyone for that. It's literally my own fault. So you can see how I kind of just have a rough outline going on right now. And then I'm going to come back through and define that a little bit. Now I take a peek in my mirror from like kind of a distance, and I always make the joke about how my eyebrows aren't even sisters or twins. They're like not even cousins. They're like neighbors, you know. They don't even really like each other. I just have never had the greatest, most Clover, stop feeding her those, please. Yeah, the doggy. Never had like perfectly symmetrical eyebrows or even close to perfectly symmetrical. Not even close, not even perfect. We don't need to add the word perfect in there. So now really carefully, I am going to do my brow hairs in like stroke-like motions. And I do that. Ooh. I do that so that I can have like realistic looking hair right there, but as you can see, it's looking a little saturated right down there, so that's where your spoolie comes in, and you just kind of spoolie out any additional product or like anywhere where you maybe went a little heavy-handed or anything like that, and you just come through and give it a quick spoolie action. Now, some days I like to fill in my brows a little bit more than that, and I'll use either a brow palette or like a brown eyeshadow. But for today, I love this like natural look. I think that I'm going to leave it as is. What I always like to do next is apply a little bit of Shape Tape underneath and on top of my brows. So let's check that out. So now I'm just taking some Shape Tape, and this is Fair Beige. This is a really light color. And I always put some on the back of my hand. I'd rather put it, and I know my hand's so gross, but I'd rather put it on the back of my hand than directly on my eyelid. I don't know why, but that's how I've always done it. And now what I like to do is come right underneath the eyebrow and just kind of trace along underneath. Clover, you're bumping me. And I still managed to get it on. Not bad. Sorry, my daughter's trying to get a hold of my beauty blender, my Shape Tape, the glasses. But you know what? It is what it is. It's good. So then what I do is I take the excess that was on my brush and I just kind of pop that all over my lid. And then I like to use my finger for this part. Usually I like to also use a beauty blender, but I've been avoiding the brush lately because I feel like that adds so much extra texture to my eyelids. So I kind of have been avoiding the brush with the concealer lately, like of any kind. But then again, I have been actually like using my foundation brush, but it's just like a dry time of year right now for my skin. So like I watched a Stephanie Nicole video a long time ago and she was just saying how like using a brush is not the best for dry skin because it's almost like macro exfoliating your skin or something like that. I'm not exactly sure, but it makes sense. Like if you're using something like kind of rough on your face, even though like brushes are soft, still, I don't know, I feel it. I just see how something like that could happen. Okay, so now I'm just kind of taking with my finger and blending out. And we're going to do the same exact thing to the other eye. These voices inside on my mind, they will try to drive me insane. But everything's fine if I try to remain like powder cocaine. Yo, I be fine like powder cocaine, and that's a hell of a drug, and that's a hell of a saying. They need elephant trunks to get it off of the plate. I want to better myself. Okay, and now that I have like my eyes, this would be normal like for me to prime my eyelids like that and then cut out my brows like that. And then typically put on like some foundation or whatever, but since this is just a brow routine, I just wanted to show you guys what I usually do. This is Benefit Give Me Brow. Oh no, I'm sorry, this is 3D Brow Tones. Pretty sure I just spit on my camera too, so embarrassing. And I like this stuff because I literally have so few eyebrows and they are pretty light in color for being a brunette. This really makes them pop. Especially like, you know, when the light catches your eye or your hair and you have your eyebrows on, like you've drawn your eyebrows on for the day and the sunlight catches your eyebrow and it's like you can tell that it's drawn on because the powder and stuff is literally on your skin and then your eyebrows are still light colored. So like I like this because it adds that 3D effect. It really does. It makes it look fuller and like you have more of them and it goes cohesive with like the actual brow color you're putting underneath. So yeah, thank you guys for watching.